Hi, I'm Kenny Joya. Welcome to another one of my tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the song tempo in Reaper. So I'm starting off with a new project, and I want to know the tempo of some songs or tracks I want to import into Reaper. So let's go up here to the View menu and choose Media Explorer. Then I'm going to go over here to a new folder I created with some songs or tracks in them. The first one I want to bring in is this one right here. And of course, I want to know the tempo of this song or track. So I'm going to drag it in like this and drop it. Then I'm going to go over here where the drums come in and split this item on the first beat of a measure. Right about here, I'll zoom in, put my cursor right here, type S, which splits the item, and then delete this part. Then we'll zoom back out, and let's count a specific number of bars from the beginning. I tend to use 4, but you can use 2, 8, whatever you prefer. Let's hear it and count the bars. Right over here is the end of 4 bars. So we'll zoom in, right over here, put our cursor there, type S to split it, and let's delete the end. Then we'll zoom back out, and now we have a 4-bar phrase. Let's cut it. Let's type W to go to the beginning of the project and paste it there. Now if we hold down Shift and double-click the item, Reaper will create a time selection based on the length of this item, and it should loop. And it does. So now we can just choose an action to tell us the tempo of this item. Let's go up here to the Actions menu, Show Action Lists, and type in Create Measure. And there's an action right here to create a measure from our time selection. But you want to make sure you choose this one with the new time signature. This will allow us to choose how many bars we want Reaper to detect when it tells us the tempo. So let's double click it. This dialog opens up. We could type in the amount of bars we set up, which is 4, and it'll tell us the tempo right here, which is 101.967, but it's more likely 102. But instead of hitting OK, we'll cancel this. Let's delete this track and change the tempo down here to 102. Then we can re-import that same song or track into Reaper. I want to do this separately so it won't time stretch the audio when we change the tempo. Go back to the Media Explorer and just drag this in and drop it. Now I like to move this a few bars in so we could line up the drums exactly on the beat. Let's zoom in, hold down Shift and drag it right to there. Let's get a bit closer. Let's put it here. Zoom out. And now it should line up with the metronome. Let's turn the metronome on over here, and let's hear it from here. Sounds good. Let's try it with another song or track. This time I'm going to choose this one. Notice it starts with a fill. so it doesn't start right in the 1. Let's drag it in and drop it. And let's zoom in where the downbeat starts. Right there. Zoom in to our first kick, which is right here. Type S. Delete this one. Zoom back out. And let's count a few bars. Again, I like to use 4. Right there is the end of 4 bars. We'll zoom in right to over here and split it and delete this piece. Zoom out. Let's cut this and put it at bar 1. Paste it. Shift double click to create a time selection and make sure it loops. And it does. And just run that action again. Create measure from time selection, new time signature, type in 4 bars, and the tempo is exactly 110 beats per minute. So again, we'll cancel this, delete the track, change the tempo to 110 beats per minute, and re-import this song or track. Drop it, and again, I'll bring it forward a few bars, zoom in so we could line it up after the fill, right about here. Let's get a bit closer, right about there. Zoom out, turn on the metronome, and it should be in time with the song. Perfect. So let's just do one more. This time I'm going to choose this one. And again, in this one, the drums start a bit later. So to make it easier, we'll work on that section. Let's drag it in and drop it. Let's move over to the drums. Let's zoom in to that first hit, right about here. Split it. Delete this piece. Zoom back out. Wanna break it off and go your own way. Right there is the end of 4 bars. Zoom back in, right to about here. Split it and delete this one. Zoom back out. Now we have 4 bars. We'll cut it, go to the beginning, and paste it. Hold down Shift and double click it, and make sure the loop is perfect. Wanna break it off and go your own way. Wanna break it. Sounds good? Go to the actions list, choose this action, type in 4 bars, and we can see it's 125 beats per minute. We'll cancel it, close this, and delete the track. Change the tempo to 125 beats per minute, and re-import that song or track. Drag and drop it, and move over to the start of the beat. Let's give it a few bars. Zoom in, make sure it's perfect, right about there. Zoom back out, turn on the metronome, and let's hear it. Perfect. And if we use this method, we can change the tempo of our song at any point. Let's say we want to make it slower. Let's make it 110. Now it's slower, but it's still locked to our grid. We can make it faster. So using this method is a very easy way to find the tempo of our songs or tracks. So that's pretty much it. That's how to find the song tempo in Reaper. Hope you learned something, hope you could use it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bingo, boys, let's go.
Ah!